Hello, everyone, and welcome back to the Hard Guards podcast. How are you doing today, Nathan?
I'm doing great. Honestly, I'm feeling a little under the weather. I'm sure you guys can tell. I'm very stuffy. Talking very slow. I'm trying to pronunciate today. I know I don't pronunciate very well, but trying to go very slow today. Trying to, let my words have value.
That's great.
But
That's
other than
always
that, other
great.
than that, it's always a great day when I'm fucking filming Hard Yards podcast. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
Bug in my hair though.
Dude, I have a little,
sucks.
I have a slight bit of a cough today. It started yesterday, sadly. Today, it's been lingering on. I hope it doesn't come on tomorrow, but today I've had a little bit of cough today. I probably tried like 3 cough drops.
Hate to see it.
It fucking sucks, man.
Yeah, I've taken Advil probably 2 times a day for the last 3 days.
Really?
I've had huge, awful headaches, bro. Like, it's been rough.
Luckily, I've not
gonna
had actually like a sickness, but
I don't ever get headaches. I don't know. It's weird. Like, I think it's because I'm not a stressful person.
yeah.
So I never get headaches and shit. But like, I don't know. This like week, I've had a headache every single day, bro.
Really?
Yeah, this has been awful.
I
weird.
rarely have headaches. Like I just
Really. Because like
it's very rarely,
both my
unless I'm like really sick.
Really?
If
Both
I'm really
both
sick,
my
then-
sister and my girlfriend, they get headaches a lot. So I'm like, oh, I don't know. What's that like? I don't get headaches. And I'm like,
Yeah.
oh my god. You know what I'm saying?
I've never had like a
It's just-
horrible headache. I feel
It's
like.
not horrible. It's just like it's like somebody's like on my head. It's like really
Yeah,
weird. I
yeah.
don't know.
Hard
You
for
guys,
that.
I'm sure you guys have had a headache before. But,
I'm
yeah.
sure most
I'm
of you
new
guys
to
have
it and
had-
it sucks,
have had a
bro. It
headache
sucks
before.
ass.
It does, for real.
Fuck
It
headaches.
does. It does.
So everyone comment fuck headaches.
I agree.
Hashtag screw headaches.
Fuck headaches. 'Cause
Let's-
I might be getting one like soon, next day or two.
No.
I felt one coming on today, but then it like stopped. So I don't know.
buddy.
I don't know for sure if I'm
Sorry to
getting
hear
one
that.
soon, but we'll see, I guess. We'll see.
All right, Garrett. Great question to start with.
Yep.
Okay. I think about this a lot. I don't know if you guys do. If you guys do, let me know in the comments. Let me know your answer to the question. Okay.
Okay.
It's a pretty deep one. If you could be one animal for 24 hours, what would you be?
Wow.
Right. I do. I think about this like at least weekly. It's crazy.
Okay. For me, personally, I've always wanted to be fast.
Fast. Okay.
I've always wanted to be a fast guy. Like
okay.
during soccer, I've always been like one of the slower ones.
Really?
That's just how
I feel like
I
you're
am.
pretty quick.
Nah.
Not a soccer center, say?
Compared to like a soccer team, I am not
Really?
very quick.
Damn, I could not imagine me.
So I've always been imagining myself as a cheetah.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow, that's
So that's always what I've been like. What if I was a cheetah? What if I was that fast? What if I was, rapid like a cheetah?
okay.
That's like what I've been thinking about.
Yeah, it's pretty cringe, pretty basic, but it's
Is
alright.
it? Is it really?
Pretty basic.
I
yeah.
respect that because like everybody wants to be like fast, but
Yeah,
like
exactly.
genuinely like what I've been thinking is that like I have not been the fastest out of like most of my soccer team. I just haven't been.
Okay.
So I've just been like, what if I was a cheetah? What if I was like fast as fuck? What if I was like as fast as my other companions?
Sure, dude.
And a cheetah would
If you're a
give me
cheetah
that.
playing soccer, I'm sure you'd be great.
I would be fucking way better than I am
Tekkas.
now.
The Tekkas.
Exactly. What about you, Nathan?
I think about this a lot. I would either be like a falcon or my
falcon?
my main answer probably like a bald eagle. All right, falcons are much faster, but bald eagles they look cooler, they're bigger and can kill better. All right, so
Shit.
in my opinion, yeah, you can run like what 60, 70 miles per hour.
Yeah.
A falcon, a bald eagle, we dive bomb at like 100 miles per hour in the light. I'm faster than you. Okay, better eyesight. Okay, I don't know if you guys know this, but when I was a sophomore in high school, I had to get eye surgery in my eye. Because I see like blurry stuff in my eyes. Sometimes they're called floaters.
Yeah.
It's really weird. But I had to get eye surgery and stuff. Stopped baseball because of it. And then but I still see floaters and stuff. It's really annoying. My eyesight is not good. Wear contacts every day. But anyways, birds, best eyesight in the world. I've like 1-1 vision. There's like 20/20 vision, 20/20 like whatever the best one is, and there's bird vision. I see my prey for like 1,000 feet up, bro. I see that shit.
Yeah.
Dude. Also, bald eagle, my favorite animal.
Oh shit.
Yes. So, they look amazing, and they're also killer animals, and they're awesome. And America.
I completely agree with you.
So
they're pretty sick.
I'm proud to be American. Whatever. Yes, but bald eagle would probably be my favorite, just because they're so beautiful. They're fucking huge, and they can kill anything, pretty much that they want to kill.
So you want to turn into one of them?
Yes, and I've wanted to fly. Could you imagine flying for 24 hours, bro? That'd be so sick. You couldn't actually, because you're a fucking cheetah, bitch
Okay.
ass.
Well.
So, dude, I would do.
I'm still imagining it.
Dude, hey, if me and Garrett fly, I'm a bald eagle, he's a cheetah. I fly down, peck. I fly down, peck. I fly down, peck. You know what he can do? Please stop, please stop.
I'm running.
You're running? Guess what? I'm dive bombing at you at 100 miles per hour.
You still think you catch up to me even though I'm fucking...
Okay, yes. So cheetahs run for 70 miles per hour for like 40 seconds max. And then, I catch up to you.
Wow.
Yeah, you're like, I'm like, go. I dive bomb, peck, peck, peck. And you're fucking dead eventually. Like, I would destroy you. You literally couldn't touch me.
Would that be the exact same animal you would want to be for the rest of your life?
For the rest
of your life.
Oh man. I mean, I don't. What are eagles' preys? Humans. Like bald eagles, they're protected by the state. Like
that's more.
They don't have a natural predator.
The one that preys humans is like a falcon. No, it's
They
like
do not prey humans. What? They're fucking like this big.
What is the vultures? Vultures.
Yeah, they prey dead stuff.
But like, if there's a dead human there.
Yeah, if there's a dead human.
There's no like particular bird that's like going after humans.
No. I mean, if I'm a bald eagle, what is going after me? Like what's trying to kill me is what I'm thinking.
That's a good point.
Like nothing. There's nothing. Yes, I have a smaller lifespan, but like nothing is trying to kill me.
I feel like you're not wrong.
Except for like poachers and shit, But hey, under American law, I would be protected, so
you'd be fine.
I'd be fine, hopefully.
Yeah. Oh, that's true. Mr.
Whoa. What about you? For the rest of your life, what animal would you want to be?
For the rest of my life.
Exactly.
For the rest of my life.
Also, hey, you guys, share your thoughts down below in the comments.
Please do.
We'd love to hear about it.
It would have to be something in the air now.
In the air, would it?
Like,
I mean, sure, if you want to copy me.
I want to say lion. Like, I want to say like a tiger.
So it's got to be something in the air.
No, but no, I'm changing.
Pivoting? Pivot?
I go tiger, bro. Like,
Tiger, they are fucking sick.
They will eat up shit.
Cool. They are very cool.
They will go crazy on their prey.
They're very, very cool.
Who's gonna eat them?
No one.
That's what I'm saying.
They're
I'm gonna have to go.
Tigers are very cool, but you can't fly, so fuck you.
That does suck. But you'll help me fly, right?
Sure, dude.
You'll get like 10 of your
my buddies.
Yeah, exactly.
10 of my eagle buddies.
Get under me and just help me fly.
I'll just dig my talons into you. It would hurt a little bit, but you would fly. So
as long as I'm flying, as long as I'm fucking flying.
Yo, that's a great question. Would you guys like submit to torture if it gave you the ability to fly?
How much of torture?
Like 10 hours of like waterboarding or some shit, but it gives you the ability to fly.
Low key.
I definitely would.
I would.
I think I would. Like, yeah, it would fucking suck for those 10 hours, but the rest of your life, easy as hell.
I would.
Oh yeah, 100%. Not just waterboarding, but like waterboarding and then like slash. They like slash your shit, like so you're like on like 1% health, for like 12 hours you're on 1% health. You're like
To fly.
Yeah, but then you fly for the rest of your life. But it also still takes
Like as a human,
Yes.
you would fly. I would do it.
But imagine the recovery period that would take though. They break every single one of your bones. They slash every single one of your ligaments. You know?
But you still have the rest of your life. No?
Yeah, but would you ever walk again? Oh, you wouldn't have to walk actually.
Well,
Fuck that,
you would
just fly.
heal, no?
I mean, yeah, but like, not everybody heals properly.
That's true. Not everybody does. Yeah, you're right.
Yeah, but
you're right,
but also, you don't have to walk, you can fly.
I would trust in myself to heal properly. And
Wow, what a guy. Big ACL guy. I would even need to heal. Wow.
I'm
oh
healing
my God,
probably
that
here.
Did you hear that crack? Oh, damn, that was brutal. Yeah, but anyways, you wouldn't even have to heal, though. You just fucking float to places. You wouldn't have to walk. Fuck
That's
walking.
true.
Although you probably would get big as fuck. That back would get big.
It's also
You
true.
fly everywhere. No more calories burning. Damn, that's tough to think about.
It's
Oh, no,
very
hey,
it's a
hey,
very tough.
Hey, fuck that. In our world, flying burns calories. Boom.
That is also true.
So there you go. Floating, just like floating along burns calories. You're welcome for that.
You're welcome, guys. Anyway, I'm gonna move on to a much better topic.
Okay, sure.
I'm gonna give you some options on what would you do for $1 billion.
Oh shit. Okay.
So the first one is
how many options?
3.
Okay.
3 options. The first one is would you have no thumbs for $1 billion?
Okay. Oh, am I supposed to answer for everyone?
Yeah.
No thumbs for $1 billion.
Yeah, you're answering every single one.
I wouldn't be able to hold anything. Wait.
That's what I'm saying. You're answering every single one that I give you.
Oh my God! For $1 billion?
For $1 billion, would you have no thumbs?
Oh man. Probably.
You would.
Yeah.
Really? Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. I feel like I would too. To be fair. Would you never listen to music again
No.
for $1 billion?
No.
Really?
No. I fucking love music.
I completely agree.
Like, what am I gonna listen to podcasts? Like.
So you would give up the $1 billion to listen to music? I respect that.
Oh, actually, I don't know.
Oh, really?
Oh, I love music, but like for $1 billion to do,
$1 billion.
is it after tax?
Okay, well you don't have to get that into it. No, not after tax.
Not after tax, so like 500 million, pretty much. It's so much money. That's such generational money, bro. I would.
You would stop listening to music for $1 billion.
I'll listen to Hard Guys podcast.
Would you never leave the U.S. again for $1 billion?
No, there's no point. If I had $1 billion, all I would do is just leave the U.S.
Well, you can't.
Exactly. So that's what I mean. I would not do that. No.
So that is the one that you would.
Yeah, for sure.
Really?
For sure. Because if I was a billionaire, all I would want to do is travel. I wouldn't work. I wouldn't do anything. I would just fucking travel.
The only thing that would hit me is the listening to music.
Oh, really? You would give up traveling?
I would give it for $1 billion, dude.
I would not. I wouldn't.
For $1 billion fucking dollars.
I wouldn't. Oh wait, actually, then there's
no thumbs, $1 billion.
No thumbs, sure. No music. Music's tough. But for $1 billion,
no more fucking music.
For $1 billion, yeah, I'd do it.
No more music for $1 billion.
Yeah,
I couldn't do that.
Okay. One question though.
Yep.
Is it that I just can't hear music, or there's no music allowed in my vicinity?
No music allowed?
So even when I'm at a party, there's no music allowed.
You're just like blocked out from every single music aspect.
So I walk into a party, all the music stops, or I walk into a party, I can't hear the music.
You just can't hear it.
Oh, then yeah, 100% I would do it. 100%.
Really? So you want everybody else vibing?
Yeah, for sure. I would vibe, bro. I can fucking vibe. That's no music, by the way. That's me vibing.
I respect that.
I can vibe with no music.
100%. I mean, I can too, but I just love music too much.
I love music, but not $1 billion worth. But I love traveling,
That
which
is
is $1 billion worth.
That is the only one that I would say no to.
Really?
I need
No,
music.
because, dude,
man.
if I was a
need
billionaire,
music.
what else would I do with the money besides travel, you know? Anyways, whatever. Okay. So, how different would life be if a day was 25 hours instead? Do you think it would be different at all?
Life, I don't know. Like
Like, do you think people's sleeping time or awake time would go up?
sleeping.
Really?
I think most
Really?
people in this world are lazy as fuck. I feel like they'll just like decide to sleep more. No?
Really?
Like, are you talking about if today was like, oh yeah, it was actually 25 hours in a day?
Yeah, from forever.
People would be
From
like,
now on.
people would be like, oh, I can actually sleep an extra hour. No?
Okay.
I feel like people would be like, yeah, I can actually like sleep an extra hour now.
Huh. That's
What
all?
do you? That's what I think. Like
Uh,
personally, like I think people just wake up.
What I'm thinking is that,
I
like,
don't know.
pretty much every 25 days, you would have an extra day. You know, every 24 days, you would have an extra day. So instead of 30 or 31 days a month, you would have 31 or 32. You know, so that would expand the year by what? Like 5-6 days?
Oh shit. Okay. Yeah.
So if you had an extra 5 or 6 days every year, how do you think you would spend it? Just by sleeping or what?
Well, if you
But
put
it's
it
only,
like
it's
that,
only 1
then-
hour every day. You think you'd just sleep an hour extra every day? And if so,
Well,
do you-
because it would add to how much? It would add to how many days? You think?
25 hours
Yeah.
every single day
Yeah.
for 365 days. All right, let's do the math. All right, so 365 times 24, ready, is 8,760, okay? 365 times 25, 9,125. So minus 8,760. That's a whole other year. 365 days. That's an extra 365 days.
If what? If we add an hour on?
No,
to
no,
our
wait,
day?
no, extra 365 hours. That makes a lot more sense. Wow, we are silly. So an extra 15.2 days. Sorry,
Wow,
sorry,
okay.
chat. We're sorry about that. We were obviously silly.
Chat.
All right. So an extra 15.2 days per year. Do you think life would be different at all, or do you think you'd just sleep it all? I feel like 15 days is like not a lot when you think about it, but like you only need 8 hours.
No. If I knew that it was 15 days, I would make sure like that my days were like filled with shit. If that makes sense. Like
But if it was 25 hours per
if
day,
I didn't
you would do-
didn't know, I would probably like people would probably like be like, "Oh, I should sleep in another day."
Okay, I'll just do 9 hours instead of 8 hours of sleep. Really?
But what do you like? Because like, if I knew that it could really like be like beneficial to us having more days in a year, then I would do more shit. But if I didn't know that, then
Yeah.
I would be like, oh yeah.
Yeah, but I feel like, I don't know, I feel like, 15 times what? Like, so 15 days a year. After like 30 years, it would be like 450 something years, or 450 something days, Like, that's crazy to think about. Like, if it started right now, 25 hours per day,
Yeah.
the sun just stopped, we slowed our rotation. The Earth slowed its rotation.
Mm-hmm.
We get an extra fucking, over an extra year in 30 years, Like, that's crazy. That's crazy to
That
think
is
about.
crazy.
Like, think about, how far AI has come in the last year.
Dude.
Imagine how far else stuff can come within those 400 something days.
Yeah.
I don't know. It's just, I think about that sometimes. Oh my, okay, whatever. Yeah. So let us know what you guys think about that. Yeah. An even better question though.
Okay. Okay.
Oh, so sorry. Wow.
Hit me with it.
That was gross. Okay.
That was pretty gross.
So I think about this shit almost daily, bro. Literally almost daily. Okay.
Okay.
So imagine if, like, I see my trees. Their leaves are green, right?
Yeah.
So you see your leaves, they're also green, right?
Yeah.
But imagine if your green was my purple, or something like that.
Okay.
You know what I mean? It's like, I'm seeing them like as if like they're your green, or as if they're my green. So, the normal green. But then you look at the trees and they're your green, but then your green
Like, what if
is
I
my
see
purple.
something that you're like, oh, that's green, and I'm like, yeah, that's green to me. Like,
Yes,
are you
but
that
it's
person?
two different colors, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
So
Yeah,
it's
yeah,
like
yeah,
it's like
yeah, yeah.
as a normal person would say, like,
Yeah. Yeah.
like the trees are green, but then imagine if your green was my purple. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Have you ever thought about that?
I've never thought about it.
Dude, I literally
Actually.
think about that shit daily.
Really?
It's so weird.
Really?
Yeah, it's like, I'm always like, wow, dude, the trees are so pretty. Imagine if they were purple, though. Or imagine if they were red, I literally think about it every single day. It's so
Well,
weird.
I've thought about like, like trees being different colors, but I've never thought about like how somebody else interprets these trees.
Yeah, but imagine if colorblindness is literally just for everyone. Like, everyone's colorblind, but we don't know.
That would be crazy,
Right?
But I feel like people
not,
would
not
have.
like colorblind, but like color, like everyone's colors are all different.
Yeah. That would have.
So like if our ring light, like, it's white for me,
Yeah.
but like what if
Yeah.
it's like, orange for you?
That would be crazy, dude. Let me tell you guys a story. So I was playing soccer with my club team. Probably I'd say like 7th or 8th grade. Our goalkeeper, we put on this new field, and our goalkeeper kept stepping across the line and punting the ball. And he kept doing it. He did it like twice or something. And then like our coach was like, Tanner, why do you keep doing that? He was like, Coach, I'm colorblind. We never knew that shit. And it was
So they
just,
couldn't see the line?
it was just a special like field to where like the outside line was red, but he saw a different color than red, and he kept stepping across from it and punting the ball. But he's like, guys, I'm colorblind. And that was he's been playing for us for goalie for like probably a year or something at this time. He had never told us that
That's
he has
hilarious.
been colorblind until when he kept stepping across the line and punting the ball when he shouldn't have. We were like, Tanner, what the hell, dude? Like,
Are
you
drunk?
never,
Like, that's
like,
hilarious.
you have never told us that you are colorblind. We're like, what the fuck,
That
dude?
is hilarious.
Come on.
Dude, back in my day when when I was playing, like, pee-wee soccer and shit, we had this one kid on our team. I'll call him David, whatever. David, he was very, very, very afraid of blood. Like, when he would see that shit, he would pass out. And then, so,
Did his name start with a P?
yeah.
Yeah, I know exactly what you're talking about.
So, one time, it was me and him on the same team. And then I was like, I played, just the field and shit. And then he, like, he cut himself on his arm or some shit. So he had to come out for the rest of the game. It was just so funny. 'Cause he saw his fucking arm. He passed out. It was so funny. It was like the tiniest cut you could ever imagine.
Yeah.
He was like, huh, huh. I've never seen anyone else pass out before or after that. It was fucking. That's actually not true at all. No. So I've seen someone else. My dad, bro. My dad passed out.
Really?
It was at a Christmas party a couple years ago. Okay, so yeah, my dad, he was pretty drunk or whatever, and then we were talking, blah blah blah. I said something, I was making fun of him for something, and he went boom straight to my nuts, like ah. So I was like leaning back and went boom, and like just like flicked like my foot, fucking nut shot him, boom, perfect nut shot.
Damn.
Went to his nuts. He literally goes, oh, goes down, bro. Fucking, timber. He fainted, bro. It was hilarious. And then, dude, there was like white shit coming out of his mouth, bro. It was so weird.
Really?
Yeah, we had to call 911 and shit, but he was fine, so it's okay.
That's all that matters.
Yeah, exactly. But yeah, it was very, very funny. Maybe not funny, but you know, very deserved, I guess.
Yeah, you would say that. You'd say that. Anyway, I got a little question for you, Mr. Nathan Bush.
What's that?
What is a stat that you would want at the end of your life? Like once you're dead, what is a stat you would want after you are perished?
Perish. I love that word, honestly. I love that word.
Well, perished.
Perish is such a good word.
Yeah.
That's actually such a good question. Holy shit.
I'm putting you on the spot right now.
Oh my god. Can I go second? Can you go first? Have you thought about it?
Well, I've thought about it a little bit. Like, first thing that comes to my mind is really like, how much money did I spend?
Oh my god.
How much money did I really spend? How much money did I have to spend, to be fair? Like,
How much money? I feel like just.
because I
spend
feel
in
like I've
general.
spent a bunch of money like on some stupid shit. You know what I'm saying? Like,
But
how much
yeah,
money
if you,
did I
if you
have
died
to
right
spend?
now, I feel like it would be like $12 that you had to spend. You know,
Yeah.
if you died right now, because living with your parents still, you know, like
Yeah.
on their insurance, on their, they're probably buying you
Yeah.
food still.
Yeah.
I feel like right now it'd be like $12 maximum. Yeah,
Probably,
like dude,
probably.
money spent is. I feel like I've spent like at least like 20K, bro. At least, like how much money do you think you've spent in your life?
15K, probably.
Really?
Oh, a decent amount.
I feel like I've probably spent more than
You think 20K?
at least 20K. I'm sure.
I'm probably like 18K or more.
Yeah, 100%. I've done at least
Yeah.
18K.
It's been a lot.
Because dude, I made like a good amount of money. I think I made like 10K
Yeah.
in like my senior year or something. Like when
Oh,
I wasn't
shit.
like at school and stuff. That shit's all gone. Bro.
Yeah.
That
I'm
shit-
also the type of person who like I want to know like how many people in my life like actually like liked me.
Yes. Like how many people are fake towards you? Oh my god, that's so
I'd
good.
say like liked me. Like I want to know how many people
Nah,
liked
I
me.
want to be like how many smiles I generated or something,
How many smiles?
Like
I
how many
completely agree with
laughs
that.
I've made, or
How
like,
many
I
how many
feel like
people you made
laugh or smile
laugh?
or some shit.
Yeah.
Not even people, like how many smiles.
How many people you brought joy?
I wouldn't even say people because I feel like I feel like Madison and I, we've been together 6 years or something.
Yeah.
I feel like hopefully
Hopefully.
I've made her smile at least like
Well,
3
no,
times.
Madison would just be one, and then like
That's what I'm saying. I want it to be more than like I don't want it to be people. I want it to be like how many times.
Do you want like how many times?
Yes, not people.
You want like how many times you made Madison
or
joy?
anybody.
No, that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. So you don't want like Madison to be one, and then me to
Exactly.
be
Yeah,
another.
exactly.
You would want like
Because I'd hope that you and Madison are both a lot more than the general
okay.
public.
So you would want to know like me like at least like 50 times, and then Madison like
I'm
a
sure.
1,000 times.
I hope so.
You wouldn't want just Madison to be one and then me to be one.
Yeah.
Okay, I got you. I get what you're saying. What are some? Do you have anything else? Any
Money I spent is crazy. I do. That would be insane.
That would be insane to like to
Oh,
just to
God.
say.
Like how many people hate me? I think it would be a good
That's
one.
that's also not a bad
Or like
one.
how many people dislike me? Like I feel like.
But I feel like I would want how many people like I made smile or made
Oh, yeah,
made
definitely,
happy,
definitely, yeah.
rather than how many people disliked me
100%.
because I don't know, it just make me feel like shit.
For sure, but like I feel like if I had like multiple, I feel like I would do like how many smiles, how much joy I generated,
Yeah.
versus like how much people disliked me.
How many people that like the Heart Guards podcast?
1 million probably.
If you guys like the Heart Guards podcast, please hit a little subscribe button, hit the like button, comment.
Comment.
Please comment on
Yes,
whatever the fuck
we've
you want.
had a good amount of questions, so let us know your thoughts on the questions, and stuff
Exactly.
like that.
Exactly. Anything else you can think of?
What do you mean? There's like stuff
For that question. How many basketball shots you made?
Pool basketball shots.
Pool basketball shots.
Pool basketball shots I've taken is what I'm doing.
Really,
Yes,
really.
bro.
Rather than making.
I mean, it's probably like the same number. So.
Oh, is it now?
Probably.
Oh, is it now? That doesn't make sense. Well, but okay.
I never miss. So.
Oh, you never miss. Okay.
I don't know. That's a great question, though. Hey, let us know down in the comments what you guys would say.
Please let us know.
Yeah, it's a great thing to think about, honestly. But, I think my number one is just probably, like, it sounds corny and shit, but, probably people have made, like, laugh or smile. Or times I've made people laugh/smile.
No, I completely respect that. I've thought about either that one or probably the money one.
Yeah, money is so good.
Just
bro.
just spending money.
Cannot imagine how much money I've spent, to be honest.
But I feel like if I'm dead though, like, and I have like a drop box to like kind of pick from.
Fuck money, bro.
I'd go how many times I've made people smile.
I agree.
Made people smile.
You fucking
That's what I
cornball.
would probably go for, personally.
I agree.
I'd be like,
Something like
how
that.
many? Like if I'm literally on the verge of death, like I know I'm about to die, I'm picking that personally. That's just me. That's just me.
Agreed. Fair. Very fair.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
All right. Ooh. Sorry, I have a question for you. All right?
Yep.
How far do you think that you could swim without a break? I know. Hey, Jacob Harmon, if you're watching this, shout out you. This is very, very based off of you because he's trying to swim from mainland to Domin's Island. So, good luck with that.
Shout out Harm.
Yes, sir.
I feel like right now.
Right now,
What do you mean by a break?
like you, get on top of something, like you're swimming with no life jacket. All right.
Yeah.
And a break is that you grab onto something.
So what if I'm just treading water?
That's not a break.
That's not a break.
Yeah.
3/4 of a way to Dobbins.
No. Just no.
What do you mean?
100% no.
Really? You don't think I could?
You 100% could not.
Really?
Yes, no. 100%
Even
no.
like halfway to Dobbins.
Halfway to Dobbins, that's like what, half a mile?
Dude, I don't know. I wish I knew.
It's like half a mile.
Okay, so give him context.
So
Dobbins,
mainland to Dobbins is like 1 mile. All right, so Garrett thinks he can swim half a mile without taking a break. I don't think so. So like a mile is what, like 2,600 feet?
Look, check that up.
5,280 feet. So half a mile is 2,640.
Wow.
2,640, bro. All right, so
That is a lot.
2,640 divided by 3. So 8.8 football fields.
Damn. That is a lot.
8.8 football fields.
For a break, I feel like what half a Dobbins though.
Bro,
No?
you would not.
You really don't think so?
Treading even takes energy, bro.
Oh, I know that. I feel like I could like.
But
I feel
imagine
like
the
I
waves.
could freestyle,
The waves, though,
freestyle for most of it.
Freestyle, not even breaststroke?
No, freestyle for like the start of it,
Oh my god.
and then I start breaststroking. I get halfway.
No, you would not.
You really
Hey,
don't think so?
Yo, oh my god.
We should vlog.
Comment if you guys think Garrett should try it.
We should vlog it.
And prove me wrong.
Once we do it, once Jacob does it, once we do it, we should vlog
Hey,
it.
yes.
I would love to vlog
Comment down
it.
below if you think Garrett can or cannot do it. I think he cannot. Let's put $20 on it. Alright. I think he can't.
So what is this $20 on? Me halfway to
You
Dobbins
swimming.
without a break.
You swimming 2,640
Halfway
feet.
to Dobbins.
Yes, 2,640 feet.
Okay.
You think you can do that without a break?
I'm down to try
Yes.
it. I'm down to try it.
He-
I'm not sure if I can do it, but I'm down to try it. Is what I'm saying.
Hey, trying it and thinking you can do it is very different.
It's very different.
You're
But
betting,
I'm
you're
down to
betting
take
on,
the test.
Wow.
I'm
Okay.
down to take the test.
Let's put some parameters. No life jacket.
Okay. No, yeah, I know.
You can get water. But you
Okay.
have to tread while you're drinking your water.
Okay. Yeah.
That's pretty much it.
Okay.
In Dobbins
I'll
Lake.
try. I'm willing
With
to
the
take
waves,
the contest. I'm willing to try it out.
Wow. I cannot wait.
Half of Dobbins. Half of Dobbins.
Free $20 for me. Holy shit.
Half of Dobbins. I'm down to like just try it out though. You know?
Literally a free $20.
Halfway to Dobbins.
Thank you, Garrett.
I should be
Thank
fine.
you.
Hopefully I'll be fine.
Oh man, free money for me.
That's fine though. At least I tried. At least
you
I
tried.
had the balls to do it.
Exactly.
All right, guys, we got a new little segment for you guys. We got a little name roulette. So basically, what we're trying to do here is, I'm gonna say a letter. He's gonna say a letter, and my letter is supposed to be the first name of somebody famous, basically, and his letter is supposed to be the last name, the start of the last name for somebody who's famous, and we're gonna like kind of trade off, I guess. So. We're going to hit that up. Nathan,
Yes,
are you ready?
I think so.
All right. 3, 2, 1, T.
S. Tyrone. Oh, nope.
I want to say Timothy Chalamet, but he's C. Isn't it C? Oh, fuck.
Taylor Swift.
Good shit. Wow. That's good. That's
Bang,
good.
bang,
All
bang,
right.
bang. All right,
Now, so he's going to say the first name, letter, the letter of the first name. I'm going to say the letter of the last name.
All right, ready? 3, 2, 1. J.
G. J is crazy. J.
Jeremy Grant. Boom.
Who even is that?
Bang, bang, bang.
Who even
bang,
is that?
bang.
Who is? Can you maybe explain to me who
Uh-huh.
that is? Oh, you're looking him up right now.
Bang,
Basketball player.
bang,
Hey,
bang.
see?
Shout out Pistons.
Okay.
Bang.
Okay.
Let's go.
Okay.
Let's go.
Okay.
All right, should we do another round?
I'm down.
All right,
I'm
all
down.
right. All right. Your name and then my name.
All right.
Okay.
3, 2, 1.
C.
J.
Jeremy Chen. Bang. NFL player. Let's go.
All right. Keep going. Keep going.
Bang. Okay.
Why do you keep looking up?
Because I want to make sure. I want to make sure I'm not cheating, bro.
Okay.
Sorry.
All right.
sorry.
You go.
Okay,
Your turn. Your turn.
Ready? 3, 2, 1. H.
P. Harry Potter.
Does that count?
100%. 100%.
That's no. He's a
100%.
character. He's not a
That's
person.
just Harry.
He's not a person. He is. All right.
It's just like, dude.
Let us know in the comments if that counts.
Harry Pittman is that a name? Harry. I think Harry Potter counts, but
Whatever. Yeah. If you guys have watched this far, we appreciate you guys. Thank you so much. Let
I
us
agree.
know if Harry Potter counts. I don't think it does. It's fictional. Womp womp. Screw you. It doesn't count. All right. Well, anyways, we wanted to end this segment. This great episode. Pretty short episode, to be honest.
Short.
But is what it is.
Yep.
We wanted to end with some wavelength. So, but we're gonna do this episode different. Okay. We are going to show. We're gonna show our number before, but we're gonna cover it from you viewers. All right. So the viewers have to guess what the number is.
oh, I like
as
that.
well.
I like that.
Okay.
I like that.
So
okay.
I'm gonna go first. Gary's gonna close his eyes. Okay, I'm gonna show my number, but
Yep.
we're gonna cover it. Cover it, okay? Okay, and we're ready.
We good?
But
All
okay,
right.
but we're gonna show me showing my fingers and stuff like at the end because we're not cheaters and shit.
We're not cheaters.
Okay. All right. So, Garrett, 4 questions. What is your first one?
My first one.
Yes.
Okay. Give me some amusement parks.
Okay. Okay. We're gonna go with Six Flags.
Okay. I'd go 6 or 7.
Uh-huh.
Probably a little 6 or 7. Okay. Are we doing 4 or 5? 4?
4.
All right. Okay. For my next one, I will go for a grocery store.
Grocery store. We're gonna go Wise. Like Weis. Wise. I call it Wise. Some people call it Weiss.
I don't think I've ever been there. Interesting. Okay. I'd probably go down a little bit then. A little 3 or 4.
Okay.
A little 3 or 4.
All right.
I'm gonna go for a little music app
Music app.
like Spotify, Apple
Uh-huh.
Music, Pandora. You know what I'm saying.
SoundCloud.
SoundCloud. Wow. Okay. I'm gonna go even more down. 2 or 3. 2 or 3 ski.
Okay.
2 or 3 ski. Wow. What should I go for last? Midnight snack.
Okay. Okay.
You got this. Bring me home. Take me home.
I know my midnight snacks. I'm a huge midnight snack type of guy. Let's go Twizzlers.
Dude. Fuck. I don't know if I'm a 1 or a 2. I don't know if I'm a 1 or a 2. But I have to guess right now, don't I? Fuck. I'm going to go a 1.
Nope. It was a 3.
Oh. A Twizzlers is a midnight snack.
Yep.
Really?
Because, dude, there's burnt pizza, as a midnight
That's
snack.
true. That's true.
There's
Hey, that's my fault. That's my fault.
Twizzlers are
That's
not
my
a
fault.
1,
That's my
bro.
fault. That's my fault.
Hey.
I thought you were bringing me down. I thought you were bringing me down.
Boom. So as you guys can see, my number was a 3. Let us know if you guys got that or not. I feel like Twizzlers. I think Twizzlers as a 3 is a great spot. Gary doesn't think so. He's a hater, Twizzlers hater. Apparently more than I am.
I like Twizzlers.
I hate Twizzlers.
I just thought that you like.
I hate Twizzlers, so you know me too much, I guess.
You brought me down then. At first, I was like 6 or 7.
I could not think of a bad theme park. I feel like
Yeah,
all
yeah.
amusement parks are good.
Yeah.
I just couldn't think of a bad one.
There's a 3. Damn. Okay. All right, you guys won't be able to see this, but let's go for a little one of these. You're good.
All right. Oh, sorry. Let's go cereals.
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 Ooh. Okay. Cinnamon Toast Crunch.
Oh my God, 9 at least. Holy shit, 9 at least.
Okay.
All right. Let's go for a.
Yep.
You know how there's LED strands going to the top of your room.
Yep.
Let's go for LED colors.
Colors.
LED strand colors.
Okay. I'm gonna go green.
Green. Oh, okay. That brings it down a lot. brings you down like at least a 6.
Okay.
At least a 6, I'm thinking. At most a 6, actually. Fuck green. Whatever. Okay. Alright, let's go for a buffet place. Let's go for a buffet.
Buffet place.
Yes.
Wow.
Whoa.
Have you ever been to the Glen Burnie Hibachi?
Yes.
That's what I'm going for.
8, at least.
Okay.
That place is fucking
Okay.
amazing.
Okay.
Alright, so we had Cinnamon Toast Crunch. Second
Yep.
one was... What was the second one?
Fuck. What was the second one? Do you even have a second one?
Yes. And then all right, we're staying at least like 8 or 9 at least. I know that second one brought it down, but I feel like that one was mid. So, but the fucking dude, the hibachi buffet.
What was the second one?
I don't remember, but whatever. Hibachi buffet was fucking amazing. Oh my god.
Okay.
That
Let's
is
go for
so
the last
good.
one.
All right. We're gonna go surface to play soccer on.
Oh shit. Okay, I'm gonna go for some decently cut grass.
Okay. So not perfectly cut grass, but
No.
Okay. So we're gonna go. Perfect grass. Best in the world. All right, turf sucks. Boo. Fuck turf. Okay, not fuck turf, but turf is not as good as grass in my opinion. I feel like Garrett knows that. So we're gonna go. I'm thinking 8 or 9. But dude, Cinnamon Toast Crunch, we're going to 9. Oh, was it 8?
7.
7? Cinnamon Toast Crunch for a 7? Are we serious?
I thought that like.
Who are we?
I thought like Fruity Pebbles, like you know, Lucky Charms would be like up there.
Maybe Lucky
I was like
Charms.
Cinnamon Toast Crunch is like probably an 8 or 7.
Oh my god.
Dude, I'm sorry.
Oh
I'm
my
sorry.
god.
I'm sorry. You didn't get it from like the decently cut grass.
I'm disappointed.
What about the decently cut grass?
Yeah, that's one step below from perfectly cut grass.
Well, so my opinion on grass is like it goes from like the airport field, which is like absolutely horrendous, and then you go to like the decently cut grass, I guess. Like the grass is cut like decently, but it's not like the best. And then you go Bermuda. No, and then you go Bermuda, and then turf. I feel like turf is amazing to play
Turf on
in my
top is
opinion. In my opinion,
insane,
if you're
bro.
playing soccer, turf is amazing.
Dude, the
to play on.
skips, bro, like the ball does not stop.
When was the last time you played soccer on turf?
Last time I played soccer on turf, probably 4 years ago.
Exactly. It's not. It's probably.
Maybe we should take that into consideration, pal.
It's a great place to play soccer on. Bermuda's probably better. I might put that above turf, but
which is Bermuda is decently cut grass.
not decently cut grass is not. If it's great cut grass, then it's Bermuda.
Bro, oh my god.
Decently cut grass is like just like grass that's like
this
cut.
yard. Like my perfect yard.
Exactly. That you probably lawn mowed.
Amazingly, though.
Good boy.
Yeah. All right.
Oh,
So,
okay.
anyways, let us know if you guys got those numbers, and if you guys like that part better, or if you guys just want us to go back to the normal where you know the answer and then you put down your own answers.
Yes.
Yeah. So, if you guys want to guess yourselves, or if you want to put your own answers down below, what would you guys like better? Let us know.
Please.
Yeah, we appreciate you guys watching, and I think that's all, right?
That actually is all.
All right.
All right, boys.
Peace.
Peace.